minimum. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So, my concern these days is because I'm not able to go to America every year like before, the spiritual welfare of all of you. I've discussed with many senior disciples how to keep in touch with all of you. So Janardhan and Maharaj has agreed to give 1 or 2 classes a month, and I'll try and do at least 1 class a month. So it's important that my spiritual life doesn't get compromised. And when I come to America, had the virus not been there, so this virus is unpredictable, isn't it? Can anyone predict what's going to happen next? So therefore it's travel very hard. So the basic philosophy is given by the Lord in the revealed scriptures. And my request to all of you is please chant your rounds every day. This chanting is most important. We become complacent and then that will backfire. But I'm very fortunate in that you have come to Prabhupada's movement. Prabhupada said, unless you have a lot of piety behind you, you don't come to Krishna consciousness. All of you are very fortunate and take advantage of the process. Standing, hearing, associating. I always encourage all of you to go to the temple, whichever temple may be near your house. You must have devotee association. And you should be willing to learn. By Krishna's grace, all of you are well situated. All of you have enough to take care. But the only thing you need is Krishna consciousness. And this is the real wealth. Maybe Jagat Priya can go around and introduce all the devotees to me because on Zoom I can't see the so well. Is that possible? Or we can go around and everyone can just say, I am so and so from where.
Yes, it's possible, Guru.
But that won't. It's a good idea.
If you have a time,
Because on the Zoom,
it's a good idea.
the faces are very small.
So Guru Maharaj can do that. We 160, connections of them. So if you go even one by one, it may take some time.
Okay.
You have few minutes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. So any questions I can answer? I can take 1 or 2 questions.
Yes.
Janardhan Maharaj, how long is your lecture going to go on for?
Limit.
Few more minutes. It's already like 48 minutes now. It's being recorded.
No, but
So
if you have to stay late, but give them enough knowledge time. Maharaj is now the president in Vrindavan. So he's a busy man.
yes.
Okay, that's. How are you?
Okay, I'm sure that some of them have questions. Come on, this is your opportunity to ask Guru Maharaj question. You can raise your hand.
You can go fast. I think they're a little slow or what?
Okay, Guru Maharaj, there is a question from Nama Mataji in New Vrindavan. She's asking, how can we convince the mundane scholars from top university in America that Bhagavad Gita was spoken 5,000 years ago? Which reference can we give? Because these mundane scholars argue that Bhagavad Gita was spoken only 1,000 years ago.
Mundane scholars will argue, doesn't matter what you tell them. We say 5,000 years is based on the statements of the Acharyas and the Bhagavad Gita. It's approximately 5,000 years old. Of course, this knowledge was first told by to the sun god. So the knowledge is even older than that. The 5,000 years is what our Acharyas have said. If somebody says, no, it's 1,000 years old, tell them, okay, are you ready to follow the Gita? Let's not argue about time. I'm not aware of any tangible proof of a book or something, but that's what the acharyas have been saying in the disciplic succession. Any more?
So Maharaj, so many devotees are waiting for Zoom initiation. When you can give Guru Maharaj, please?
Well, when they're prepared properly. Last year we did that, isn't it?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
That was an amazing trip.
Yes.
We went to all 7 cities and
Yes.
you
We
get
can
the,
give, if you please, we can do one more time again, please.
we can. Just let them, just prepare them properly. And
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
that's the important thing.
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
You're in the Detroit temple right now. There's a Detroit temple behind you.
He just put
Yes,
it
yes,
right.
Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, put it right. Okay.
Yes.
Any more questions?
Guru Maharaj, just please explain the basis.
Oh, Hare Krishna Rupanuga.
Rupanuga Prabhu.
This is Toronto
Guru Maharaj,
also.
just following
This is
up on the
Toronto
previous question.
and Toronto and Canada combined.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Rupanuga.
So Guru Maharaj, just following up on the previous question, if there are devotees in multiple locations who are looking for initiation, can we arrange to have it in the same time, so you don't have to do it multiple times?
No problem. Just coordinate it with Detroit and Washington. But anyway, that's not a big problem.
Okay.
Almost all our spiritual leaders are giving Diksha now online, all over the world.
Yes.
How is Toronto doing?
We are Mercy Guru Maharaj, doing
Yes.
quite fine. We are doing
Is
online
the
programs.
temple open or closed?
This Maharaj is open partially only for darshan on the weekends and for morning program.
In America, are the temples open or closed?
The America temples are open, most of them.
One thing you can see, that this virus keeps coming. First came the COVID-19, went away after 10 months, and everyone said, oh, what a relief. Then a few months later, it comes back in another form. Then another what is the third wave or the fourth wave? And one thing is, people are believing more easily that there is misery in life now. We just completed our marathon in India, and devotees said, and they were telling people there's misery. In 1 minute, everyone said yes. Previously, they would say, where's the misery? So now they're seeing nothing but misery. And now the fourth wave is on, and you don't know what's going to happen next. You know, sometimes devotees ask me about vaccination, whether we should take vaccination. My medical advice has always been, you should take it. And Prabhupada took it once also. Prabhupada had to go to Hong Kong, and they wouldn't let him come unless he had vaccination. So he also took it. So as a medicine, you can take it. It's good precautionary. One of our devotees in Pune, he is a leading man in India who has the virus vaccination formulas. He is now chanting 60 rounds. He comes every day to our temple, about 40 miles from Pune. I inaugurated one of his plants the other day. Okay, any more? Is that
Yes,
okay?
Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Dandapranam, Guru Maharaj. I think, yes, all disciples has desired that you can speak to them at least for 30 seconds.
Yes.
So maybe next time we can organize program and everyone can talk to send Hare Krishna to you, Guru Maharaj.
I'm happy. I'm happy. We can do it next week. Yeah.
Okay, Maharaj. We can coordinate, no problem.
Okay. They're going to be ready to corner. So thank you very much. Let Janardhan Maharaj continue with his lecture. Okay?
Guru Maharaj, there's a few disciples have raised their hands. They have questions. Did you want to take the questions now? Or
I can take quick question.
so you can unmute those of you who have your hands up.
Janardhan Maharaj, I
No more asking that.
have to take Janardhan Maharaj's permission. I'm speaking on his time. I wasn't even aware of this.
Guru Maharaj, you can take the whole time, no problem.
Okay.
I think they're more eager to hear from you than me.
No.
So this is your time now.
Okay, I'll take the questions. We have to be fast.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Oh, we
Krishna Guru
spoke,
Maharaj, please accept our humble obeisances.
we spoke 2 days ago.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, I have a question on humility. You often say that humility means to take directions from others. And what if we have like multiple directions when we are doing any kind of activity? How do we decide which direction to take and how to stay humble in the situation?
We read it on. Is the question clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So you read about humility in the books from cover to cover. What does humility really mean? Sometimes someone may say, oh, I'll smile, I'll offer dandabas to everyone. Humility means I'm ready to be corrected spiritually. And I'm ready to be guided spiritually. And I want to be respectful to everyone. Our mood should be. Bhagavatam talks about 3 levels of association. Associate with those who are more advanced, equally advanced, and less advanced. When you meet somebody who is more advanced than yourself, then you should offer respect and be happy that you have the opportunity to get spiritual knowledge. When you meet somebody equally advanced, then you make friendship. And when you meet somebody less advanced, you display compassion. So, humility means anyone who wants to help me, advance spiritually, I'm ready to take help. That is genuine humility. Very often people say, yes, whatever you say, I'll accept, but they do their own thing. And Prabhupada says, there are 3 types of disciples. The best disciple is, he knows what is in the mind of the spiritual master. He has heard the instruction, like chant and so on, and he does it without being told. The second class disciple is, he's told, please do like this for your spiritual advancement. He says, okay. And he does it. And the third class is, whatever the Guru says, in from one ear, out from the other ear. He'll do my own thing. So, choice is ours. But Krishna says, you get what you pay for. As is surrendered to me, I bond them accordingly. In humility, ready to take direction. One of the biggest problems in society today, I don't want to be directed, I don't want to be told what to do. Children, when they're young, they're very sweet. When they get older, what do they say? Don't tell me anything, I know everything. Am I right? Okay, next.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept Mahmud.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kabir.
How is the preaching in Thunder Bay?
Everything is going, Maharaj, good with your blessings, Maharaj.
I heard you bought a new building. You sent me that.
Yes, Maharaj. The building is, the new temple is coming very nicely.
And the couple from Delhi is still there?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful sister, brother and sister-in-law.
Yes. They're doing good seva, Maharaj.
Nice devotees. What's your question?
Maharaj, my question is, how do we increase our attachment for chanting, Maharaj? If you can guide us.
You can increase your attachment by chanting. If you chant, then you will increase your attachment. If you don't chant, your attachment will go down. By chanting, you increase your attachment for chanting. By reading, you increase your attachment to reading.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj. So Maharaj, I have this question. For a Grihastha, if there is a choice between preaching and going deeper into scriptural study and self-improvement, which is the better choice, Maharaj, or which is the best thing to do?
Well, both are good. First of all, we should realize I need to make spiritual advancement. I need to improve myself. So you make an effort. And reading is important because reading makes your intelligence sharper. And with sharper intelligence, you can slice out Maya. Just like with a sharp knife, you can cut easily. So our intelligence is dull, so we get swept away by Maya. When we are determined, fixed, then you can defeat Maya. So both are important. Reading and preaching.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, you're in Atlanta.
Yes, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. So my question is, Guru Maharaj, that how can a student balance
I'm sorry.
life and material life?
Who is this?
Chaman.
Who?
Yes, Maharaj.
Well, okay.
My question is, Guru Maharaj, that how can we, a student, balance the spiritual life and material life, and how can we train our mind to focus more on chanting?
It's not very clear. The sound is not clear.
Saying is a student how to balance material and spiritual life.
How to balance material life and spiritual life? That's your question?
Yes.
So find time to do 16 rounds. Will take you a maximum of 2 hours. So give 2 hours to Krishna for chanting and 22 to 2 hours for your material studies. Okay?
Yes, sir. And Guru Maharaj, one more thing, and that sometimes when we are keep on chanting, our mind goes on flickering and we have so many things going around, but we still keep on chanting. Should we take it as an offense and try to do more rounds?
If the mind will wander, and that's the nature of the mind, Chanchala Mana Krishna. Prabhupada said, ignore the mind. Keep chanting, and gradually your mind will become steady.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Where do you study? Where do you stay?
In Vancouver, Maharaj, I just recently got initiated.
Oh, you're from Chandigarh.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. I hope you're serving in Vancouver.
Yes, Maharaj, definitely. Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, next. Who is, anybody else?
Pavitra Lalita Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble
Oh, Hare Krishna.
I have a question.
How are both of you doing?
We are doing good, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
Keeping in touch with Gita Mataji?
Yes, we go to Gita Mataji's classes.
Okay, what's your question?
So I had a question about book distribution. When we go on book distribution to distribute Bhagavad Gita and the smaller books, if we encounter devotees from other faith who are also distributing their books, like maybe Quran or Bible or some other book, what should be our response? Should we take the book?
Or they're trying to sell it to you?
Yes.
To be polite to them, if they're giving you a complimentary copy, take it.
Okay.
If someone's offering you a free complimentary copy, take it.
Okay. But we no need to buy it, right, from them?
Well, if you want to, be extra polite, but it all depends what your relationship is with the preacher.
Like we go on Harinam Sankirtan, so we offer it to strangers, whoever like passing on the road.
Hare Krishna mantra. The books you're talking about.
Book.
We offer the books to everyone. The nature of a Vaishnava is very compassionate, and he's ready to offer the knowledge to everybody. Just like the clouds, they pour water without discrimination. It's falling on the land or mountain or so a devotee preaches to everyone and chants the holy name for everyone's benefit. Okay?
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Krishna Kshetra Prabhu, then Gita Mataji.
Krishna Kshetra from Edmonton.
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Kama Talebo. Okay.
What I want to say is this Bhagavad Gita, credit goes to whoever published the golden plated Bhagavad Gita. Book distribution is going even more easy. Just by putting this on the shelf, people are attracted by so attractive, this gold plated, whoever.
Is that why the American BBT? I think so. Good.
Book distribution become more easier with this printing.
I don't know.
So attractive. So attractive.
Very good. You write to BBT and congratulate them. They'll be happy to hear from you. Okay? Next. You have to go faster.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Okay, go ahead. Happy to see you.
The question is, if due to aging, the reading is an impediment, has impediment, can be substituted for with hearing?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat it?
If reading has impediments due to aging, can be substituted with hearing?
Yes. If your eyes, for example, are getting weak and you can't read much with the eyes, you can hear these books on tape also. With aging, the vision drops usually, and you can do the necessary adjustment. But the important thing is, you must take part in Shravanam Kirtana. So Geeta, you're back?
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Yes, long time ago.
Did you enjoy your trip to India?
Very much. That one was ecstasy. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, let's go. I'll go fast. Geeta, go.
Go ahead, and then Bhakti Yoga Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Dharma Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada, Jai Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, just a quick question. Especially at this time when the mind gets restless, is there any bhajan we can sing or chant every day to control our mind apart from chanting 16 rounds, minimum 16 rounds?
The mind, as Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, is very chanchal. And the mind is going to continue to be chanchal. The alternative is follow the process of Bhakti Yoga. Chant your rounds, keep good sadhana, and that will help you in controlling the mind. And with the mind is controlled with a whip of intelligence. The intelligence you determine this is right, this is wrong. It's not that mind can't be controlled. The mind can be defeated also, provided we take the medicine properly. Where are you now, in Toronto or America?
In Toronto, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, I will.
Yes.
Next.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Oh, Bhakti Yoga. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, you have to thank Zoom for it.
So, sorry?
I said we have to thank Zoom technology for it.
Yes. I see many of your morning pujas and many of your classes. Some devotees are wondering, most of the classes are in Hindi. And I know Prabhupada said if we listen attentively, we'll get the same benefit.
That's the problem.
I'm
going to give a class tomorrow morning also. Tomorrow morning, Sunday time, Indian time. The thing is, I would prefer doing it in English, but I'll try to do it tomorrow in English, let's see. But then the audience says, Hindi mein bolo, Hindi mein bolo.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Some devotees are asking.
Okay. But now they've just come up
Okay.
with a lot of my tapes based on my lectures in Russia. Do you have access to any of that?
Yes, yes, I've seen some of them. But many of the devotees, they want to hear some current classes in English.
Our philosophy, our philosophy is the same, whether you speak now or whether you spoke 100 years ago. We don't have anything new.
There is an app. There is an application. You just type Guru Maharaj's name in Android, Google Play, or in iOS. Type Guru Maharaj's name, and there is an app. You can be connected all the time.
Now they found but Jagannath Priya, they had access to 400 or 500 tapes from Russia, and I have a disciple in Delhi who was editing them. So it'd be good quality. The English classes were only when I went to North America and some parts of the world. And, yeah, you have a question, Bhakti Yoga?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, I wanted to say that I'll talk to the Mataji that's doing the app to have her put those Russian classes on so that the devotees can have access to them.
Okay. Your family is okay?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, thank you.
Toronto is okay?
Yes, yes, Guru Maharaj.
What's the situation with the...
Sorry?
What is the situation with the epidemic?
The Omicron virus is running rampant, and there's a partial lockdown right now.
Is this the one that originated from South Africa?
Yes, yes, Guru Maharaj. So they're asking people not to come out too much.
The good thing is it's not dangerous. It goes away in 2-3 days.
Yes, yes, that's true. It's not like the previous one.
People are scared now.
Yes, there are tens of thousands of people in Canada are catching the latest variant.
Really?
Yeah.
When this variant goes, there's another new one waiting in line.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Montreal, go ahead, Prabhu. You've been waiting patiently. Go ahead.
Oh, it's me. Guru Maharaj, I have no question.
Is this from Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal Maharaj.
Paramatma?
Prasanatma from Montreal Maharaj.
Yes, how are you?
I'm all right. Thank you, Maharaj. I have no question to you, but just to join to all disciples around the world in wishing you long life, good health, and we wish to have you the divine darshan every month like today, Maharaj.
Okay.
All the mercy from you.
Are you translating books in Cambodian now or no?
No, but we preach by internet, Maharaj.
Okay.
From Montreal to Cambodia in Cambodian language.
Okay.
Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you very much, Prasanatma.
Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your darshan. Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Okay.
Guru Maharaj, you have few more minutes. There are a lot of devotees.
I'm ready to... I can go on for a few more hours if you want. Well, I'm seeing most of you after a long time.
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance.
Yeah, how are you?
Good Maharaj. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Oh, you're I think you met me in India recently, didn't you?
Yes, Guru. Actually, Guru Maharaj Prabhu is sick today. He has fever, so he was not able to join the class. Like, it's so nice to have you here, Guru Maharaj.
Okay.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Practically has Guru Maharaj. My question was, how can we become more serious and more determined in Krishna consciousness, Guru Maharaj?
Rupa Goswami gives you the solution. This book of Desha Myth has very valuable education. And the Bhagavad say, Utsaha Nishayat Dharyat. In order to get determination, we should be enthusiastic. Attentive chanting of the holy name and reading will help you get determined. It's a proven process. And there's so many examples, but we have limited time. Okay?
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hi, Bo. Tell your father, I'm glad. I hope it gets better. Gets better.
Go ahead, your mother.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Neil Mother, where are you? I haven't heard from you for a long time.
Now I spoke to you, Guru Maharaj, like a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And then I've spoken to Dwarkaresh from what you were
Yeah, he told me.
I didn't want to disturb you.
Yeah, he told me.
Yes. Guru Maharaj, I had a question. We are doing a lot of preaching to like Indian bodies, and they're doing great. A lot of people are coming, but we are struggling to get Westerners. They come here, meet us, and then after that it's very difficult because they say Indian bodies that feel very uncomfortable. Is it like our purity is not there that we can attract? What's the solution? How can we attract that Guru Maharaj?
That's a problem in America. Our movement has got the image of being Indian oriented. That's why many temples are trying on Saturday to do a program just for Americans, and then Sunday the program. We have to keep trying. And it's difficult to preach to the local Americans, to the white American. And the American profile also, as you know, is changing. You know, you have Spanish and people of all communities joining. Keep trying. But better to have an American program just for American people. And for the rest, you can do your regular Sunday program. Actually, Vaishya Shekhar was a leader in San Jose. Even I don't think San Jose has been very successful in making white devotees. But in Russia, they're making only Russian devotees. Okay. Your self-blessing, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, next.
Sada Rukmani Mataji. Sada Sukhi Rukmani Mataji. Please go ahead. And then Ananda Vrindavan Mataji in San Jose. You're next. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Yeah, blessing.
Guru Maharaj, I would like to say you first thank you for accepting me in your shelter last year. Under Gita Mataji's direction, I received your shelter.
Where do you stay?
Denver based, Colorado.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember you now, yeah.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. So my question is, Guru Maharaj, sometimes after initiation, I feel some kind of fear that what happens if I fall down from my chanting or the 4 regulative principle. So some kind of fear is always there in our spiritual practices if we fall down. So how to get rid of such?
Well, one advantage of having fear is you'll be more careful. Just like you're careful when driving on the highway. So you'll be more careful. And it's good to have that fear. Prabhupada was once greeting the deities in England, and he was offering some prayer. So the devotee asked him, Prabhupada, what were you praying? Prabhupada said, I was praying to Krishna that I may never fall in Maya. So actually there was no question of falling in Maya, but that is the attitude a devotee takes. So a devotee is never overconfident. No, Maya can't touch me. I can do what I want. You have to be very careful. Okay?
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj, I have not received your personal darshan, so please visit USA as soon as possible.
If you can control all the Zooms and all these, you can control the viruses, then I'm ready to come. Okay. Oh,
thank you.
That's Russia. Okay.
Hey, I'm Ananda Vrindavan Mataji from San Jose. Go ahead, Mataji.
What's the time in America?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Yes. Nice to see you.
Same here, Guru Maharaj. So nice to see you after your recovery. And
I have a question, Guru Maharaj, like especially during this pandemic and all the other situations. Is it okay to pray to Krishna for the material well-being, like for health and for the kids?
Krishna does say in the Bhagavad Gita, people come to me due to 4 factors. You know that? Chaturada bhajante mam. What are the 4 factors? One who is in distress. One who is in distress, medically or whatever. One who wants money. One who is curious. And one who has knowledge. So everyone fits in one of these 4. So even if you have material desires, Krishna says, don't go to the demigods, come to me. So, if you want to pray to Krishna that he gives you good health, so you can serve him, it's okay. Does that answer your question? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Yes, that answers my question. Thank you. And Prabhu is in temple, Valimardhan Prabhu for service, so he told that to offer his obeisance to you.
He spent some time with me in India.
Yes.
In Kartik.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Okay. Vishwambar Kripa Prabhu and then Vijay Damodar Prabhu. Go ahead, Vishwambar Kripa Prabhu. Vishwambar Kripa Prabhu.
Please accept my most humble obeisances.
Yes, Hare Krishna. How are you? There's no sound.
He muted himself.
You muted yourself. Hi, Bo.
Can you able to hear me, Maharaj?
Now I can.
Okay, Maharaj. Yes, I wanted to give you update that in Winnipeg we are starting Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra and Shishu Gaur Neta Art Center in Gaur Purnima. Or Ram Navami depend upon our shipping from Ujjain. So Ujjain we are bringing the altars and deities and everything.
I'm happy.
So we need your blessing, Maharaj.
Let me know. Keep me. Brinda knows about it.
Yes. Under the direction of Bhakti Mark Swami and Vrinda Mataji.
Well, I think it'll be good. Winnipeg is a nice place. It's cold, but...
Yes. We started university preaching and we got very good youth here now. They are helping us, Maharaj, in the project.
How's your family, okay?
Yes, Maharaj, families, everyone is good.
Your baby.
Baby is doing good. He just got 2 months today.
Okay, tell him happy birthday from my side.
Okay. Maharaj. And yesterday was our initiation day also, Putradaya Kalashi, when we got initiated.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, Maharaj.
So keep in touch.
Sure, Maharaj. We are coming in.
Thank you, Vijay Damodar.
Hare Krishna. Where are you coming?
Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances.
Oh, hi, Bo. Is this your house in Winnipeg?
Yes, Guru Maharaj?
In the background is your house in Winnipeg?
Yes.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Well, you should have frozen by now.
Yes, it's very, very cold here.
You're chanting around okay?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. I would say with the baby, it's little struggle, but I still managed to do it. Please give your blessings that life can be back on track with attentive chanting.
Okay. Keep in touch. Hi, Bo.
Thank you, Guru. Hare Krishna.
Hi, Bo. Okay, next. Who is next? We'll arrange another program with more time.
Vijay Damodar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guru.
Okay, Guru Maharaj. If you have to go, then.
No, I'll go on with all of it. Hi, Bo, Vijay Damodar.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept humble obeisances. How are you, Maharaj?
Where are you based now? Oh, in
Dublin.
In St. Jose.
Yeah, nearby in Dublin.
How are you?
Yeah, Maharaj, my yoga is doing okay. Excepting the mind getting a little difficult to control. Other than that, yes.
Well, that's not a new problem for you. Okay, it's an old problem. How are the boys doing?
Yeah, thank you, Guru Maharaj.
We're getting good, Maharaj.
What are you studying now?
I'm in 10th grade, so I'm studying at the biology at the
And your brother?
Marge, I'm transferring this year to a different college and still studying computer science.
You still play good mridanga?
A little bit, yes, Marge.
Okay. Okay, I'll move a little far. Hi, where's your mother?
Yeah, quickly. Haribol, Nirandi.
Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj, for darshan. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Kishori Mataji, please go ahead, and then Pujya Govika Mataji.
I can go fast.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Danvat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you.
Nice to see you in Detroit.
Hare Krishna, yes, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask a quick question. How best can we serve you from afar? We're all the way halfway around
Just
the world.
concentrate on your chanting and reading, and you have a family, take care of the kids, and visit the temple once a week. Everything practical, there's nothing impractical. You don't overburden yourself.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hope you enjoyed your trip.
Yes, very much. Very blissful.
Okay. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Pujya Govika Mataji, go ahead, please. And then Bal Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण पहले तो आपका बहुत बहुत थैंक यू कि आपने हमें दीक्षा दी
You're in Vancouver में हो ना?
यस आप दर्शन कब देंगे आज बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे ऐसे सामने आमने सामने देख के आपसे एक बात पूछनी है गुरु महाराज मेरा बहुत काफी टाइम से मन में ये जिज्ञासा है जैसे ये माहौल चल रहा है और प्रभुपाद जी ने कहा था कि 50 की एज में आप लोग वृंदावन चले जाओ तो ऐसी ये सब कुछ हो रहा है अब अगर वृंदावन जाना चाहें तो क्या करें
अरे आप इधर हो उधर ही रहो अपने हस्बैंड और बच्चों के साथ नेक्स्ट प्रिया नेक्स्ट
Krishna Prabhu.
From Edmonton. Krishna.
From Edmonton.
How are you? I got your message few days ago.
Yeah, Maharaj, we are eagerly waiting to see you in person in Edmonton, and there are aspiring devotees who want to become your disciples.
Yeah, and you want me to expose myself to the virus? The disciple that tell me don't come now is very bad. If the virus was okay, I would have done it. Not in the present environment.
Yeah. But maybe we can also arrange a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, that you can do.
You can stay.
If you organize it with my secretary, I plan to do one class a month at least for America and Canada.
Yeah, but that we will be very fortunate to have that, Maharaj.
Yeah. How is the Edmonton temple doing?
Well, our temple is going good, Maharaj, although of course we still have this COVID restrictions. But we are doing pretty good, Maharaj. The spiritual activities are going very nicely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
I'll speak to you in a few days.
Okay.
Next.
Sure, Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Okay. Venkat Chaitanya Prabhu, please go ahead.
Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam, fellow obeisances. How are you, Guru Maharaj? It's nice to see you. My daughter Jiti has a question for you. She is taking shelter for you.
You have shifted to Cleveland?
Cleveland, yes, Guru Maharaj. We are in Cleveland now, yes.
Yeah.
We travel to Detroit Temple every weekend and.
I was just with some devotees from Detroit. They told me to come every weekend.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. All your blessings and mercy, we are able to do it, and Jagat Guru Prabhu is guiding us. Thanks to him for everything he's done for us.
You're chanting around fully?
Guru Maharaj, I didn't hear that.
You're completing your rounds every day?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Sadhana is going good for all of us. No interruptions there. We are able to serve in the temple also, so it's balancing. Okay, Guru Maharaj.
You can see, as a doctor, you can see how people are suffering.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, there is a lot of them. Even we had COVID just last 2 weeks, so it's just the nature, I guess.
Yeah.
Beauty, my daughter has a question for you, Guru Maharaj. I know she has taken shelter under you 2 years back, so I'll have her ask the question if you are okay.
You'll have to go fast.
Go fast.
Krishna Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, I'm struggling a bit with my chanting. I feel like I have to do 16 rounds and it's always ending up late. So Jagadguru Prabhu said it was okay for me to use a counter in the bus, but I know that's not ideal. So
it's not the best, but if there's no alternative, then you can try for a limited period.
All right, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Please give me your blessings.
Hare Krishna. What are you studying?
I'm in 9th grade.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're going in the direction of medical?
I do want to go for medicine.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Keep
Hare
in touch.
Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Krishna Prabhu, please go ahead.
They're both big doctors.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept our humble offices.
Oh, Dwarkadev. You're in Calgary?
Yes, Maharaj.
Are you standing in the Calgary temple?
Yes, Maharaj.
It looks like they've done some renovation.
No, Maharaj, we're in the kitchen making garlands for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we are currently alone at the temple serving the deities. The temple is partially open only on weekends.
Because of the virus.
Sorry, Maharaj?
Because of the virus.
Yeah, because of the virus, Maharaj.
Anyway, you can see how there's misery everywhere.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your darshan.
Hare Krishna. Your wife's okay? Hare.
Fine.
Yes.
You're okay?
Yeah, Maharaj, I'm fine.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj.
Okay. Next.
Kayan Rupa Mataji and Jiva Tattva Prabhu, go ahead please.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Oh yeah. How are you?
Guru Maharaj, glory to you. Thank you for your blessings, Guru Maharaj. And it is so nice to see you after a long time. And we are praying for your good health. We have a very simple little question. जब हम गुरु महाराज भगवद गीता डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं तो एक दो बार हो गया है, लोगों ने क्वेश्चन किया है कि ये 1972 की भगवद गीता नहीं है, आप ये वाली भगवद गीता क्यों डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं?
What do you mean 1972?
वो बोल रही है आप एडिटेड भगवद गीता डिस्ट्रीब्यूट क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Anyway, some people just want to argue and waste time.
So, well, somehow we just at the bare minimum हमने यही कहा कि इसमें knowledge वही है सारी, and प्रभु जी ने तो कहा कि it's just a different body, but it's translated a lot. We just wanted to ask you, so should we continue distributing the current editions which are coming out?
Of course. Whatever the BVT is giving, you must do it.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And all praise to Guru Maharaj. We watch and lectures.
I got a message from you 2 days ago.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. This is a fast train, okay? We'll have a slow train later.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Oh, yes.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Couple of bases, all glories to Sri Prabhupada.
Oh, that's from Detroit.
Yes.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. So nice to see you.
Well,
so happy.
Thanks to Zoom. How is your preaching going?
It's going as good as can be, Guru Maharaj. We're trying our best in the environment to do via Zoom. And we are meeting lots of new devotees at the Detroit Temple. A lot of people are coming.
In fact, Nitya Krishna was here recently. And he told me how you all were preaching.
Oh, because of your mercy, Guru Maharaj.
It's not my wife. I'm glad you all are making the effort. How's your wife?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
How are the children?
They're doing well, Guru Maharaj. They're doing well.
We have questions.
Our question is actually about the children. So, you know, as they're getting in the teenage years, they tend to want to do their own thing. So how do we keep them on the path of Krishna consciousness?
Keep trying your best. And don't give up. When you boys you give them good training at a young age. Are you still there or now we are on? Hi, Bo?
We are in the, yes, can you hear me?
Okay, the camera was going back and forth. So keep doing what you're doing. Tell your kids also. But it's a fact that sometimes as they get older, they get spoiled, to put it mildly. So keep trying.
Sure, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please come every month, Maharaj.
Okay, we're going to make a plan to do that. Unless somebody can do some virus. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Aditya, Lata Mataji, Achinta Deva Prabhu, I think from Atlanta, now you're in Philadelphia, I believe.
Yeah, then. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Then pranam all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
How are you?
Good, Maharaj. How are you doing?
How's your husband?
He's doing good, Maharaj.
Standing around?
Very good to see.
Yeah.
Yes, Maharaj.
Well, these days, Zoom is a new medium of communication. So if, this was Janardhan Maharaj's lecture that I got into.
Yes, Maharaj. It is giving us an opportunity to have your darshan every day, wherever you are.
So how's your son? How's your
He's
son?
doing good, Maharaj, with your blessings.
You give him Chanamrita. Give him Chanamrita from the temple every day. Or once a
Yes,
week.
Maharaj. Whenever we are going to the temple, we are giving him Charanamrita.
You're going to the temple regularly?
Yes, every Sunday, Maharaj.
Okay.
Every Sunday we are going to the temple, and now it is partially open, the temple. So every Sunday we are doing some service, and we are also going to the temple every Sunday.
Very good. Nice meeting you. This is a fast train. Yeah, quickly, this is, go ahead.
So for book distribution, there are many new people actually who are not aware of Krishna. So for that, if we are giving the Bhagavad Gita, it is very difficult for them to understand. So what I did this time with my daughter actually, she's 8 years old, we did book distribution of small books also, like on yoga and reincarnation.
That's okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah,
Or
it's
should
okay.
we give Bhagavad Gita?
No, you can start out with introductory books. You can do small books also. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Rabindranath Prabhu, Rabindranath Prabhu, please go ahead. And then Ram Murari Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept our humble obeisances, all glory.
Hare Krishna. How are you? Where are you based now?
Iowa, Maharaj.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Takes you a minute to recognize. Originally from Pune. Yes.
I had a question like we do home programs we have been doing for quite some time now, but when you see that people are not coming, sometimes nobody turns up. So how do you continue to hold the programs? How do you continue to keep going when you see that the response is not what you're looking for?
Bhakti Siddhantaji said, if you have no one to preach to the walls. Just keep preaching even if no one comes. Okay. I'm just giving 1 minute answers.
blessings, Guru Maharaj. It's so nice to see you and talk to you in person. I try to listen to your lectures regularly. That's my main inspiration that answers so many of my questions when I have them day to day. So thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for your blessings.
Yeah, you're chanting around.
Longing to meet you in person. With Lord Krishna and Srila Prabhupada's mercy, that will come true sometime in these COVID times.
If you can control the virus, then okay. But you're visiting the temple regularly?
Yes, my Guru Maharaj. We try to go to the Potomac temple here regularly. And then Devyanand Prabhu has a program here at the Legacy Elementary School. We try to go there.
He told me about
we try
that.
to do books distribution.
Very good. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Next.
Very good, sir. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Madan Adbhuta Prabhu now from Cincinnati. Guru Maharaj, he just got initiated a year ago. Madan Adbhuta Prabhu, please go ahead.
Yeah.
He's unmuted. I don't know why. Okay. Kesav Sevika Mataji from Brampton. Go ahead, please. Madan Adbhuta Prabhu,
About 10 minutes more.
Okay.
Prabhuji, is it audible? Hare Krishna?
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jagannath Prabhu has said, we got initiated last time, like Saraswati Mataji was saying in Detroit. So, under the guidance of Gopal Hari Prabhu, and thank you to Jagat Guru Prabhu for hosting us at Detroit.
Where are you based now?
We are in Cincinnati, Guru Maharaj, in Ohio.
What are you doing there?
We have a center here in Cincinnati. I'm working for Kroger, which is a grocery company like Walmart, the largest grocery company.
You're in IT.
Yeah, we have a small center in Cincinnati. The question is from Meenakshi Mohini, my wife.
Pranam Guru Maharaj, Dhanvat Pranam at your lotus feet, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for taking us at your shelter, Guru Maharaj. I have not yet had fortune for your personal darshan, Guru Maharaj, but I really, really desire for that.
Well, next best person is Zoom. Personal is the best.
I don't know, Guru Maharaj, I just desire so much. He had a fortune to take your darshan when he visited Delhi for a small time period, but we didn't have.
When were you in Delhi? When were you in Delhi?
Maharaj, I visited you in May, just like during this COVID times. Thank you so much for giving me your darshan. I came just for a few minutes. I think for half an hour, 1 hour, I was there. Again, thanks to Jagannath Prabhu for organizing and coordinating. Yeah, I visited you in May, end of May, while I was traveling back from India to US.
No, you're in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Do we have a temple there?
We don't have a temple here, Guru Maharaj, but the closest temple is Columbus, and the new Vrindavan is 3.5 hours away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
we don't have any god brother, god sisters as well here, Guru Maharaj.
Plus you're in touch with Gopal Hari?
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, yes. They moved to Chicago recently, so I do speak to Mataji and it's like on phone, but like since they also moved, they were very close and they also moved to Chicago. We didn't have the opportunity to visit them after they moved to Chicago, but I really wish for their association as well.
Make sure you chant around. I'm going to organize more of these programs now. So hopefully that
Yes,
will
Guru Maharaj, that would be really, really helpful. Yes,
You
Guru
have
Maharaj,
to-
for devotees like us, just
You have to coordinate with Jagannath Priya.
yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for your blessings and darshan, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you, devotees. I think it is very late for Guru Maharaj.
No, I can go
Long
on.
days.
I can go on.
You can take one, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you can go anytime. Okay, Divyanand Prabhu from San Jose, California. Gopi Priya Mataji, go ahead, please.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept our humble obeisances.
Yes, blessing. What was that?
Accept our humble obeisances, all glories to Srila
Yeah,
Prabhupada.
the sound,
Guru Maharaj.
The sound is not so clear. You are based where?
California, Maharaj, San Jose.
Oh, yes. Didn't you meet me? Weren't you in India recently?
Yes, Maharaj. I was in India and I met you as well. So,
You're in the Kurukshetra.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, you're supposed to go in India or something like that.
Yes, Maharaj. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't go because of the flight I had to take next day.
How are you doing?
Very good, Maharaj. Thank you so much for giving us a darshan, and thank you to the organizers for organizing this Zoom meeting.
Thank Jagannath Priya.
Yes, Maharaj.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Yes, and giving your darshan. I was able to come to India, so I wasn't able to meet you. So seeing you at the Zoom is really a blessing.
Well, the second best. Second best. Okay. There's a fast train. No, Krishna. Thank you.
Darshan, one, Prabhu.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Chatendra Pranam.
Who is that?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Okay, now you are.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. I am in San Jose.
Okay. I can't see your face very clearly. What's your
Yes,
name?
Guru Maharaj. I came in November. I mean October. And I got your darshan in Delhi temple. And thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. My question is, Guru Maharaj, am I audible?
Yeah, the video is not bright, but voice is audible. Yeah, quickly.
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for coming to Zoom. Guru Maharaj, question है कि in a family life, when like I am the one in the Krishna consciousness, and I like kids, and like how to balance Guru Maharaj with the family, like they are following the regulative principle, but they are not.
Maybe you can talk a little later. If you don't, you can call me and I'll speak to you on the phone.
Okay. Guru Maharaj, if you're done, then we can do it next time. I know it's late. It's almost 9:30.
I can take one or two more questions. How many people are waiting with questions?
Okay, Radhika Kishori Mata.
How many people are
Radhika
waiting?
Kishori Mata. There is quite a few, Guru Maharaj. It's okay.
I can go on for some time.
Okay, Radhika Kishori Mata.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept our humble lotus feet.
How are you?
Thank you so much for giving you the darshan. Yeah, good Maharaj, we have little COVID symptoms, and we got positive right now. We are in quarantine. So I am working in the school, so because of the school, kids are so sick, and it's the New Year's Eve, it's so much now it's so many cases increase, we are not going any outside now, so the 1 week we are in quarantine.
New Jersey is like India. Which city in New Jersey do you live in? Unmute. Can't hear.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, we are in a New Jersey city.
Okay, very good.
So we are in we are going, so we are going Edison Temple, Central New Jersey, Radha Shyam Sundar Temple we are going, and we are going, every Rajabhoga and cooking service we are doing per Sunday.
Thank you.
So we are going Mangalarti sometimes.
I'm just going to go a little fast now, and we'll talk. I'll come back next time. Okay?
Okay, I think we're done then, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
I was thinking if you want, I can take it in one minute. And I feel if these devotees are waiting and they don't get a chance, they'll feel bad.
No, Prabhu. Guru Maharaj, thank you. Thank you so much for your darshan, and nice to see you.
Hare Krishna, Jagannath Prabhu. Madhuri
Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna,
Guru Maharaj. Krishna Guru Maharaj. We love you.
Now we are going really fast.
Maharaj ki jai.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I think we'll make next month Thursday.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No, I feel bad if people. How many people didn't get a chance?
Guru Maharaj, there were at least a dozen quite more people, but I think we can. It is late. It's what 9:15. I think you had a long day. You had 4 other meetings. So
Has Janardhan Maharaj gone or is he still there?
Janardhan Maharaj, can you unmute yourself?
I am unmute.
Okay, go ahead.
There's no issue, but I get up really early in the morning. I have to go now also.
Maharaj, you go. I'm sorry I cut into your time.
Guru Maharaj, you're much more needed to be heard. I haven't heard from you for many months.
For years.
So I think it is really worth that you are with us this evening.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We will end the call.
How is your wife? How is she?
Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept.
How are you? How are you?
Sorry,
How are you?
I'm doing good, Guru Maharaj.
How are your
I'm
children?
doing good.
How are your children?
The children are, they're both doing well.
Okay. Next time,
I'm sorry, I missed seeing you in India when my husband was there. But next time he comes, I'll surely come and get your darshan personally.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Priya.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
So we can organize a program for next time, and I'll discuss with you. Because the devotees are very, most of them haven't seen me for years now.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. We can go one by one family and everyone can get a chance to say Hare Krishna. Because a lot of devotees don't have questions. They just want to get your darshan and say Hare Krishna. And
So you make a plan, and I'll talk to you in a day or two.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Okay.
Advaitacharya.
Thank you. Advaitacharya Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, and thank you, Janardhan Maharaj, for continuing. Please continue next month, and every devotee, please join every month.
Yeah, and Janardhan Maharaj can come more often.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Guru Maharaj ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai.
Prasad,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Janardhan Maharaj.